Hey, what's happening, Spider friends? Welcome back to Spider-Man on the PS4. And we're continuing the Turf Wars DLC. Trying to protect, I guess, a Hammerhead thug or something like that. And we're still rocking the MK1 armor from the Spider-Man comics of the 90s and all that other fun stuff. Although we'll probably end up switching suits because this suit is very dark. And this is another save file, so I don't have a lot of the spider gadgetry that you guys have seen before. But in the comment section below, tell me your favorite Spider-Man mob villain.
Peter, you got a sec?
And why they're your favorite.
Oh, you know, the usual. Spiderin, Manin, what's up?
I just wanted to thank you again for that first lesson. I mean, I thought we were actually gonna do stuff, but now I'm like so full of knowledge, this whole thing is unreal.
When nobody's shooting at you, it is, in fact, fairly rad.
So, when's our next lesson?
Oh, I don't know, Miles. There's a lot going on.
I've been finishing all my homework early, and all my chores are good around the house, and I haven't dunked on a single fool in basketball once, I swear.
No, that's all great, Miles. You're doing a great job. I'll, let you know as soon as I'm free, okay?
Okay, yeah, awesome, thanks, Peter.
I have created a monster.
You
monster
lied.
of enthusiasm.
He said that if he didn't dunk basketball, he would teach him. So he lied.
You did teach him a little bit.
He only had that one lesson, and then he said that after he didn't dunk any basketball, then he would teach him. And he hasn't taught him since he said that.
Well, I mean, he's taught him some stuff since then.
I don't think so. He just had one lesson.
Yeah, but he didn't have any lessons the last DLC, remember?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he already... Oh, okay.
Gotta run, Spider-Man. Keep on keeping on.
Nobody says that anymore.
You didn't need to call for backup. I really did. You don't think we can drive a guy a few blocks?
Have you seen what's going on out there? I don't trust anybody.
Makes sense.
They only have 2 cars for this guy?
No, there's a police officer in the black car,
Stay on
too.
their tail in case anyone shows up without an invite.
I mean, maybe they shouldn't have their sirens going, because that's gonna draw unwanted attention.
I know, right?
But I mean, they are in a convoy. I believe there's some type of law, like, where officers have to, like, identify themselves.
I have no idea.
Also, it's...
Come on. Why take chances? Because superstition is ridiculous. We'll see.
Also, the flashing lights means that they can run red lights and stuff like that and get traffic to move aside. So, I mean, even though they're basically pointing a gigantic bullseye on them, you know, there are still benefits to flashing the lights.
All quiet so far. Maybe.
Yeah, they can get through faster.
Man, I wish there was someone around to hear me say that.
I'm sorry, Spidey, I was spacing what?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Oh, that line.
We've got company.
That's like the most cliche line ever.
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. I gotta keep that witness safe.
Alright, so I have equipped the good old Web Blossom, which we relied on heavily during our Let's Play.
Really get tired of losing.
And that's why it's the best in the game. Even after all this time. Boom! Night, Mr. Thug.
Nice job.
Dream of larceny. What? Oh, there he is. You're a rocket man, fool.
Rocket Man!
Badly. I should keep an eye out for more of Hammerhead's guys around the city.
Thanks, Spidey. I moved the witness to a Jersey safe house. Not taking any more chances.
Jersey. I feel bad for the guy.
Spider-Man, how's the hunt?
Good. Got a lead on the Dons. How are you?
Tired. Just finished calling my men's families.
Oh, man.
It was hard. Good, but hard.
I'll take care of this, Yuri. Don't worry. Okay. On to the Auerbach Theater. It's Don-sitting time.
I was gonna say, isn't that guy been punished enough? He's already in jail. They're gonna take him to Jersey too.
Oh!
No, I'm just joking.
Oh!
How's it going?
That's a good burn.
Uh,
But I mean, this costume looks pretty good, you know? It's not bad.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I think you mixed cool and good together.
You know what? I've been up for 16 hours. Deal with it!
This costume looks pretty good. Good. I love you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty annoyed with you.
Yeah, well, if you think about it though, Yuri, that must look really bad for her to be the only one surviving.
I don't know if it looks bad. I mean, she got really lucky.
Yeah, but it's like she didn't like sacrifice herself for her men.
Yes, she did. She tried to.
Oh, okay.
She disarmed that guy. Oh,
We're going to
JJ.
talk about a hot button issue today, folks, and that's crime boss Hammerhead. It turns out that petty argument at the Harlem Sanitarium was actually a Maggia smackdown against this black-topped flop. But here's the thing about Hammerhead, valued listeners. He might be an unhinged, rampaging cop killer who my assistant Jared keeps calling a beta, for reasons that I'm certain must be shark-related, but he has some interesting ideas. What's so wrong with pining for the good old days? Hammerhead wants to bring New York back to a time where people didn't get offended by everything, and spiders were just bugs you killed in your apartment, and I didn't have to take blood pressure medication. Now, if we could just stop him from destroying the city and its citizens in the process, wow, that would be great.
I don't even know what the point was of that.
I don't know,
he
but
was talking about beta sharks.
no. He was going full blown, like, current times talking about beta males. They just really placed this in 2018. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Dons must be inside. Looks like they're safe.
What?
Spider-Man's eyes are so cool.
You know? Oh my gosh! Is that those things from the Technodrome? Oh. Well, those guys are having the worst day ever.
Great. Oh, sorry, fellas. Tickets are all sold out. They're those nice recliner seats, too.
We're getting those guys, one way or another.
Web Blossom!
Wait, are they attacking
Let's see who
the...
even make these Doug Dick things.
What?
I gotta come up with
Are
a
they,
better name for
are they
them.
about to attack the Dons or whatever right now?
It seems like it.
Then why are there not like a giant police force preventing them?
They didn't know they were coming.
Maybe Spider-Man should tell somebody.
Ow.
Hopefully he told Yuri.
He's trying to deal with things on his own so that more cops don't get killed.
But how can he take them all on his own?
He's Spider-Man. Seems to be doing okay right about now.
If you'd have just stayed home, you wouldn't have had to pay so much for popcorn.
I'll teach you respect.
Oh,
really-
the movie theater. But actually, there's a lot about the movie theater more than just popcorn that you can...
Ah!
Like, the screen is bigger, it has better surround sound at the movie theater. The chairs are comfy.
Yeah. Okay, that didn't work.
Nobody can ring your doorbell in the middle of you going to the movie.
There we go. Later, loser! I'm picking off a lot of you guys because you have identical haircuts. It's easy for me to identify who the bad guy is. Just look at your lame fashion choice. Bye-bye.
They're getting twins haircuts.
Hey guys,
Twinsies.
honestly, I hear this one is better on demand anyways.
The thing I love about going to the movie theater, though, is that you have to turn your cell phone off, so you actually get 2 hours of peace. No one being able to ring your doorbell or call you on the phone. It's awesome.
Nobody ever rings our doorbell.
I can handle this cloud.
Yeah, but they could.
You could. I mean, that's why a doorbell's there. It's random.
We should just take it out. We'll be like, no one ever rings this. I'm just gonna take this out.
You can't. You'd have to get the maintenance people to do it, and I'm sure they don't want to do that. I mean, this is a really interesting thing, though. I mean, back in the old Turtles cartoon show, like in the 80s, Shredder would send his men in like these weird drill thingies that they'd sit in, and they'd be launched from the Technodrome.
This is just weird. Why are they in these space pod things?
Maybe the people at Insomniac are big fans of the 87 Turtles cartoon? I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird. Where did these space pod things come from? They look like parts of a train, but they're circular. I can't understand this. Oh wait, they're a shield or not shield? That one.
No, these weren't Sable things.
Guys on the roof.
Fiddler on the roof.
I just feel like that's unrealistic technology they're using. I can't understand
Break the
working.
building with explosives. Overkill much, fellas? Gotta take Hammerhead's men out and disable these bombs.
Wait, what? Gonna disable bombs while dealing with Hammerhead
Why wouldn't
thugs?
they just show up in cars? Why would they need those weird things?
Does Hammerhead do casual Fridays?
I don't
This suit
know.
must be so constricting. You should
Off
try
you go.
spandex.
What? Oh, come on. Oh, that's right. This is not my OP save file. So I have a move where I'm able to
Bombs are out
use a
of
web
timer.
kick
Gotta hurry.
to knock guys off the roof.
Okay.
But this file, not so much.
I still think spandex would be really uncomfortable.
Spandex gets like all hot and stuff. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get into time? No! Whoops.
Mission failure. You failed to
Whoops.
defuse the bombs, K-Wing.
They've rigged the
Well,
building
that
with
stunk.
explosives. Overkill much, fellas? Gotta take
Web
Hammerhead's
blossom.
men out and disable these bombs.
Bye. So how am I supposed to disable said
Does Hammerhead do
bombs?
casual Fridays? The suits must
I hope
be
it's
so
not any
constricting.
puzzles,
You should
because
try
just
spandex.
no. Oh! I'm gonna throw it!
One bomb down.
Where did I throw it? How is that disabling
Now
them?
they're on the other rooftop. Of course.
Wait, there's more bombs on the other rooftop? That's not cool.
I know, right?
I guess they really want to
Explosives. Gotta move fast.
deal with the
Oh
guys
wow,
in there.
we have a lot of different.
Down.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, not the whip guys.
like tons of different. We should just forget those guys and just take out the bombs.
I'm trying to, but my web stuff like locks onto
There's
them.
two. The crowd holds its breath.
We need to get the other bombs, Spidey.
Trying.
And yes, folks, yes, it's a triple play. The crowd goes wild.
But you just threw the bomb into you know what?
Into a busy intersection where there could be people that got it.
No, he literally threw it at the building next
Don't
to.
you guys
Ow!
ever get tired of losing?
There could have been
Just
someone
saying,
living
it must
there.
Be a morale breaker.
It is a morale breaker, but we're gonna help them lose anyway,
Well,
Spidey.
as you know, in every Marvel film, you know, it doesn't really matter about casualties as long as the hero looks good on camera.
It doesn't matter. The king of casualties goes to the Man of Steel anyway. I have never seen so much wanton destruction. I mean, what was? I just have to know why. Why
What
couldn't
was
he just?
thinking?
He could have just flown to Kansas. He was fighting in Kansas. He decides, you know what? I think the best course of action to deal with these now recently powered Kryptonians is to fight them in this new city that I just moved into.
Okay.
What's the
Don
worst
should
that
be
could
safe
happen?
now. I should head inside and check on them just in
Yeah,
case.
because you could just go to a giant field where there's no people in Kansas.
I mean, then they wouldn't have had much of a Batman v Superman thing because, you know, Bruce is all kind of mad that his building got knocked over.
Yeah, but I think he was more mad that people got.
I'm,
The Dons are okay.
of course.
And ready to
Okay.
find a new hideout.
This was their hideout?
That's why he had a scowly face when he looked at Superman.
Guys, we really need to rethink your security set up.
Shredder got him.
Shredder?
Yeah, you know, Technodrome.
Right. Because of the digging tank things. Obviously.
Huh?
The digging things!
Those?
Crap. This did not go well. Yuri, he got away. With the Dons.
Game is freaking out.
What? Are you serious?
The Sable tech he's been stealing? She had more in her arsenal than I thought.
Yeah, the game's
Told me
having
you would take
issues.
care of this. You told me not to worry.
I did, yes, and I screwed up. I'm sorry.
Come on, game.
No
Work!
more breaks. No more time off. I'm on this now. I'll call you when I've got a plan.
Crap. Great work, Pete. Just great.
Terrible work, Pete. Can't believe you.
I knew that the police should have showed up. Or she should have sent a different unit.
You're leaving. Okay, the game's freaking out. No, not her. No, no, no.
Wait, why would she be...
It's me, obviously.
Really don't have time time for this today, Screwball.
There's always time for great content, especially when it stars New York's favorite spider guy in a series of heists.
Yeah, that's one way to shut her up. I'm not even sad. Okay, so let's go here then. And there we go.
And away we go! Oh, can't wait to see what thrilling action Spidey brings to the table for season 2!
You know, I'm actually in talks with this competing subscription service, so...
Please, I basically discovered you! And if you leave, my fans will be so upset. Angry flash mobs upset! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Okay, since the last time, I modified the Trojan she installed to ping her location each time I do one of her shows.
Oh, that's handy.
Once I get enough pings, I can triangulate, find her hideout, and send her on early hiatus, straight to Rikers.
Again, people, this is a different save file. We've collected all this stuff, so don't worry about that. You know. Alright, so you guys saw all the stuff on the map for Screwball. Not gonna do that today, though.
Can't let Hammerhead continue to arm himself, and those burrowing tanks will tear apart our lockup. I'm spreading the remaining Sable gear throughout the city. Give him multiple targets. Force him to thin his men out.
Okay, what do you need from me?
Protect the transports. We'll have multiple runs in transit at once. Be ready to back up any that get into trouble.
You got it.
Once the gear's relocated, we'll focus on Hammerhead. Stay sharp. Lives are on the line.
Not liking what I hear in her voice. I gotta make time for Yuri after this. She gives me a lot of grief, but I can't let her down. Let me see if I can pick up the police comms channels.
Unimpeded. Repeat, Convoy 3, progress unimpeded.
Route appears clear ahead. No hostiles visible.
Safe House 2, ready to receive.
Okay, so far, so good.
That's good. Unimpeded is good.
Yeah, but you know what would make this more, you know, lighthearted? Spider Cop. But
Spider Cop. Oh yeah.
I don't think Yuri's in the mood for Spider Cop.
Yeah, Yuri's not in the Spider Cop mood.
This game's becoming too dark. You would think it's part of the DC universe.
I know.
All units, eyes up for armed Hammerhead hostiles along transport routes.
Armed hostiles? Not for long.
Alright, convoy, let's move out. Whoop, sorry, still getting used to web slinging, it's been a while. My bad. Alright. Wait, did they just... Yeah, they did. They went through this, back alley. There's an awfully suspicious guy standing up there by the balcony, too.
Halt the convoy!
Yep.
Gotta take out those snipers and keep the convoy moving.
Okay, so...
Snipers are opening up on the convoy. Gotta move.
Don't do that.
How can you get up the wall so fast?
I'm Spider-Man! That's how. Boom.
Time.
Alright. Pesky
You take him out with
snipers.
one punch?
Well, let's see. I have super strength, so I mean, I think that's enough.
You think that guy will be okay?
Spider-Man, clear the snipers! Move out!
He just bounced off the sidewalk. He'll be fine.
Route, like a shooting gallery.
Oh.
I need to push ahead and clear the way.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
More snipers! Halt and wait for the all clear!
Can't let Hammerhead's men get their hands on all those Sable weapons and tech.
Booyah!
See that coming?
At least that guy didn't fall off.
Well,
He's
I
one of
guess
the
you could
lucky
count it as a
ones.
victory. This guy, on the other hand,
Oh, right, but he's gonna bounce off the sidewalk, right, Luke?
that's right. Same for him.
Line them up and knock them down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Route's clear! Let's move!
That's why what bugs me about...
Guys like Hammerhead always wanting to fight. Probably has something to do with not having a binky when he was a baby.
Binkies are very important to
They
babies.
are. I was just saying, that's what bugs me about Marvel heroes, is that they throw people off cliffs and then they make a joke about it. And it's just like, you just destroyed this person.
Whoa! More of those... whatevers! It's Hammerhead's men! How'd they find us? Keep the same...
Unfortunately, Stan Lee learned that behavior from both the...
Surprise, surprisers!
40s Batman comics and Captain America.
Hammerhead must have a mole in the
I don't
department
like
feeding him
that.
info on the
It
convoy
bothers
route.
me. That's my least favorite thing about Marvel heroes.
Basically, there was a issue written by Bill Finger where he ripped it off from the Shadow,
Even more,
but Batman knocks this guy into a vat of acid, and he says a fitting end to his kind. Like he would do like all these weird.
He would make a joke after basically destroying somebody.
Yep.
Or permanently damaging them.
Yep.
Like, as if it's a joke that you're destroying someone's life.
They did it, and Captain America was very well known for doing that in the 40s, like especially during like the propaganda comic books.
I don't like that. Especially don't like it when you actually see it on screen. Because when in live action, because you're literally seeing people hurt each other in horrible ways, or even end people's lives, and then you make a joke about it. So it bothers me.
Okay. They call that being a
The
psychopath.
police can keep the Sable tank
Exactly. Well, actually,
All units, situation developing near the mayor's compound.
What?
Something's coming out of the ground. We need backup. Repeat, assistance requested.
safe. So much for all clear. Time to move.
Move, Spidey, move!
Feels like Hammerhead's gone to war against the police, and Yuri's working herself to the bone. I know she cares about her men. She's got to learn not to shoulder all that responsibility. Says the king of shouldering too much responsibility.
yeah, oh yeah, that's kind of why I think I didn't like the Keaton Batman at first, because I'm pretty sure he may or may not have made some jokes.
No, he
after.
just smiled creepily.
Okay, good. As long as he didn't actually make a joke, then it's a little better, I guess. The creepy
Don't you guys
smile.
hate these things?
It's
It's
creepy,
gonna take
though.
ages to repave. Traffic's gonna be a nightmare.
Whenever Keaton smiles, you could tell that he's raising his eyebrows,
But I
even
think-
if you couldn't see him.
I think he was like trying to pretend he was psychotic a little bit or unstable.
You guys know the cops have radios, right? Ambushes don't stay secret for long.
Boom!
Yeah, no. Another decoy on its way up.
Whereas other superheroes are supposedly stable people, yet they do that kind of stuff, which is really weird.
Aren't they ever gonna
Keaton
run
knew
out
he
of
was
those
crazy.
decoys?
I still want another Keaton Batman movie. I think it would be good to, you know, have it take place all these years later. Like a separate universe type thing. But I'm, you know, separate from the mainstream DC films. But like, one that connects the previous Keaton films.
At this point, there's so many different like tangents and different like things. It doesn't even matter to me what's in what universe. Like, I'm just assuming I'll just create my own universe in my mind of how it goes together.
There you go. Web ball! Whee! Done. Uh-oh. And kick. How do you like that? Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? You guys with your weird sci-fi guns. I have noticed something. Because they've gone to the Sable guns, the game has become more
They're running with the
sci-fi-y.
Sable tech. I've
Oh,
gotta keep this
right.
off Yuri's plate. I'll handle it. I can handle it.
This mole stuff seems unrealistic and ridiculous to me.
Mole?
But the drilling things, it's
This is
crazy.
your plan? This?
That's not even that technology doesn't even exist. That I know of.
And yet you're watching a man swing on webs in
That's
a...
fine. That's the element that I understand. Everything else doesn't make. That makes sense because he's a superhero. It's been established. They can't just introduce some weird stuff like randomly. Oh, now we're digging through the ground in little space pods. What? What are you talking about? Oh, now we're drinking orange juice. I don't know. On top of elephants. I don't know. It's just weird. Just
Did
add all
you
this.
say
crazy
elf berries?
Elephants. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff that doesn't make any sense. It reminds me of that mole villain from The Incredibles at the end of the first movie.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're
There's
talking
no
about.
way you could dig through concrete like that with those That's ridiculous. And it's so impractical, though, way of transportation.
It's not supposed to be transportation, it's a troop transport.
Just put them in a car.
But then they are in trouble with the... Never mind.
Nobody can tell what kind of guns you have in a car.
Sure they can.
There's no way you can tell if you have guns in a car. You just have them under the seat. I don't really understand.
Weight of the vehicle, the way it's driving. There's lots of ways that you can...
Police officers can tell if somebody has guns in their car.
Yes, they can.
Whoa.
There we go.
Yuri, good timing.
Hammerhead was keeping you away and we fell for it. Get back, now!
Yuri? No, no!
This is not Spidey's day.
Prep the first responders. Make sure the ER is clear and knows we're bringing in... knows what we're bringing in.
This was all a setup. Distracting me from Hammerhead's real target. Need to get to Yuri.
Are we sure that this isn't part of the DC universe? This is getting kind of dark.
Yeah, it is.
Like...
Yuri sounds okay. Physically, at least. I know she's tough, but everyone has a breaking point.
She's gonna become a supervillain?
Yuri's a vigilante.
Okay.
It's supposed to be one anyway, if I'm thinking of the right Yuri.
Yeah, this is a DC game now. I don't care if it says Marvel.
Oh, that coward attacked a police station. That's messed up. Project Olympus, what is that? Doesn't look like you can do much here, Spidey.
I'm so sorry, Yuri. I should have been here.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He went straight for the cases marked Project Olympus.
Any idea what that is?
No, but he has it now.
And we'll get him.
I know.
Where are you going?
To teach a lesson in fear.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All by yourself?
Deep breath.
You can move, or I can arrest you.
Well, that partnership's
Yuri,
over.
We need to work together.
You need to stay the hell out of my way.
Whoa. I think Yuri's having a bad day.
Couples tiff.
This could not possibly end well.
No, it can't.
She's mad at Spidey for not being there before. And for keeping her away the first time when he messed up. Let's count how many times Spider-Man has messed up today.
I screwed this up. The way Yuri looked. I need to find Hammerhead before she does. But how? My leads are dead. Maybe set a keyword check on the police band. Hope for some mention of Hammerhead or the Maggia.
Wait, is she allowed?
While I wait, I should hit the streets. See what else Hammerhead's men are up to.
Nope, not hitting the streets today. So anyway, people, that is it for the Spider-Man DLC for today. Thanks so much for watching.
That was intense.
Join us next time as Yuri becomes part of the DC universe. Alright, thanks for watching. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.